What's the absolute best and easiest way to control labor at your restaurant? I sit in many of our management meetings, and one of the things we love doing in our business, of course, is complicating things. It seems that it's complicated. There are too many variables that are out of our hand, and that is true. But some things we control. And you need to get good at the things that we can control. This is not brain surgery. We're not sending a man to Mars. We're making food here, okay? This has been done. We've been doing this for a while in terms of restaurants, making food. This is not complicated. Servers, cooking, the schedule. What else is new? This is what we do, correct? It's not brain surgery. No one is going to die. We can do this. We can control labor. It starts from believing that controlling labor is actually not that difficult that we make it to be. And there is thousands and thousands of dollars that are being wasted in our labor because it's not being controlled properly. Now, today I'm going to go over the easiest way and one of the best ways that you can control your labor. Are you ready for it? It's no secret. It's your schedule. If you do make the schedule properly the week ahead, going into the next week, you are going to set yourself up for success. Now, if you fail to plan properly, you are planning to fail. Solid end of story. Let me tell you an example. If your labor target is 24%, that's, for example, our target. We want our labor to be less than 24% for our restaurants. Fantastic. If sales average is $10,000 for my easy math at hand, if sales is average $10,000 a week, and we're making the schedule for next week, and if you use a scheduling software, which I'm pro them, certainly, we use 7 shifts, there's hot schedules, there's many different scheduling platforms out there that is going to save you time, and you can measure these little things, which are going to save you thousands of dollars, but that's another topic. Let's go back into it. If you're making $10,000 a week average in the last few weeks, a little bit up or down, give or take, and on average, your sales growth is about 5 to 10%. That's fine. Last week you made 10K. The other one was like 9K something, whatever. So you're planning your sales projection for next week, give or take, is about $10,000 for our easy math here. Perfect. Your labor target is 24%. Fantastic. That means out of $10,000, you have a labor budget of $2,400. 24% times $10,000, basic math is $2,400. So if the labor that you schedule for next week is $3,500 and the scheduling software is able to give you that number in dollars and also the percentage, you are going to fail. Solid end of story. You will not hit your target. You have to every day be cutting staff, send this person home, and you need to baby this process and micromanage all of that. Instead, if you properly set your schedule for next week, honoring your target and your labor budget before next week, I promise you will hit your labor target. If you schedule $2,300 for your labor for next week, you are leaving $100 for the week. If the closing took too long and what have you, some of this other stuff, you are going to hit your labor target every single time. It's just basic math, and you going into the week with a budget that you proactively planned. Now, my husband and I, we're going to have a workshop. We're going to call it like Restaurant Fundamentals, that we're going to go over all the different ways that you can control your labor. If you're interested in attending that workshop, find the link below. We're going to record it live. There's going to be a replay available if you're interested. There are thousands of dollars that you could be making and saving and or investing in equipment, or it being even your marketing budget. Make a plan, stick to the plan. So you make the schedule proactively, and all week you simply enforce the plan that you previously created. Stick to the plan no matter what, as best as you can. Then every week you're going to course correct and you're going to adjust the wiggle room that you need to make sure that you always hit your labor targets. 1 hour a day, if for our easy math is worth $10 in savings, that's nothing. That's sending somebody home 30 minutes here, 15 minutes, or 14 members, 15 minutes. That is nothing. $10 a day, 365 days, that's $3,650 in savings for the company. 20 hours a day is $7,000. Now, we have 6 restaurants, 6 times $7,000, you do the math. That is the money we lose currently week after week, if you look at it that way. Or we could be saving it, again, buy equipment so we can give raises, we can give it in bonuses, instead of keeping people on the clock that are not, shouldn't be there. They're just wandering around. I guess you guys don't have those team members, but there are people who are not performing, they're not carrying the weight. Manage your schedule better. And if you're interested in attending that workshop I talked about, check the link down below. Restaurant fundamentals. We're going to go deep into the labor topic. We got to get a handle on this. Once we get a handle on that, you will see you will have some money in the bank. And let me tell you, that's the most pleasant thing. If you're a restaurant owner, you know what I mean. You need to increase your profit margin. Everybody's after it, and our profit margin keeps shrinking and shrinking. So we need to be incredibly aggressive about controlling our labor among all the other costs. Now, I have a question for you. What is your scheduling routine? What is the routine you have? What is a system you have in creating a schedule? And if you want me to create another episode about this, a little bit going deeper into the schedule, I would love to do that as well. Leave us a comment and let me know. Be sure to subscribe if you found value in this video or this podcast, wherever you're tuning in. And of course, with that, let's get back to work and make some dough. Thank you. Bye-bye.